Is more important to you, your job or your daughter? My brother walked out of his job when these words were uttered to him. He worked for years as a chef for a husband and wife who owned 2 local restaurants. A little backstory, my brother had a really rough time in his late teens and 20s, and had my niece when he was still quite young. He decided he had to be a better man for her and went back to school to get a degree in his 30s. He took the job at the restaurants for the flexible hours. He worked like a dog for them for years at both of their locations while still attending school full-time. After he graduated, he continued to work for them while he planned out how to get a job with his new degree and to pay off the loans he had taken. I feel that I have to explain that for 7 years, even while in school, my brother reported to work at the drop of a hat if they needed him. He would go in to prep the kitchen, then go to class, only to head over to their second restaurant to close the kitchen. He did whatever they needed him to do to get that paycheck. When he was passed up for the manager position, he was angry and hurt, and yet still continued to go in and work his ass off. The day that his daughter was graduating from 6th grade, he had made it very clear to his bosses that he would not be able to work that day. They agreed and it was all set. 3 other members of the kitchen staff were all from the same family, and unfortunately they had a death in the family that week. All 3 would need the weekend off to attend the funeral. Normally, my brother would have stepped in and run the whole thing himself, and his